It is lights, camera, action, and there's many cameras around here, and I don't know where to look, but it doesn't matter because you're on Mahala Monday. Hello, everybody! Welcome. Really fantastic.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. How many cameras?
Yes, 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of them looking at us right now, and I think the one in the middle was still trying to focus on us, Dugald. And then, let's just say there was a lot of gremlins in the show, or at least before the show even started, there's been a lot of gremlins.
Fantastic to have you here with us, everybody. Welcome to Mahala Monday, where we're going to give you some facts, which is really my Rhoda's, and it's useless facts. It's not even true. No, it's not useless. It's fantastic facts. Anyway, but I hope you're all doing well. What we want you to do is just like, share, subscribe. But please, right now, if you can hit that subscribe button, do that. And of course, it's an interactive show. I'm sure you've got some burning questions. Whatever goes on in your life right now, treat us as Auntie Agatha. What is it? Agony? What is the name? Agony.
Yeah, Auntie, what's it?
Agony Aunt. Yeah. So whatever problems you have, you could ask us right now while we're live. We'll answer it for you and give you sound advice that probably makes the situation worse. But that is what it is all about. All right, so we're going to have a fun. But before we get going, Rhoda, because tonight it's also Disability Awareness Month. That's where we are.
That's right, so it is. So it's starting from the 3rd of November.
Which is
and
today.
The official date is the 3rd of December.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is the period we find ourselves in. And the one thing we all got to do is really people who have any sort of challenge, whatever that is, you got to spare a thought and kind of put yourself in their space and in their place. I've actually got a wonderful story that I want to share with that. But also, a good friend of the show, Taryn Tomlinson, was going to be with us this evening. Unfortunately, Taryn's not going to join us, but we will speak to Taryn in the very, very near future. She will be here with us on Mahala Monday, and I'm sure everybody's looking forward. And we'll try our best to make sure that we get Taryn within the Disability Awareness Month. Like Rhoda said, it's still till the 3rd of December, so it's tick-tock in terms of the time, but we'll get it. But I've got a great story to share. And this is, you were there as well. We were at a function, and we might have shared this as well. We were at the function where the Premier of the Western Cape was at it, and during his speech, we were talking about disability. And then he said he went to a restaurant. He went out for dinner, where everything was blackened out in terms of he couldn't see anything, and I think he was blindfolded as well. And you were told before the time that, this is, there's strings into certain things, and then they were going to eat. And they all had to depend on basically taste, smell, and sight and touch.
That's right.
To have that experience. And he said it was such an eye-opening experience because you were eating something and you were unaware of what you were eating. You were looking for salt. You don't know where it was. You tried to find your glass or with your beverage. You don't know where you placed it. And the cutlery and the plate. Is all your food done? Can you imagine? You know what I mean? You don't really know. So it was such an eye-opening experience for him. And I thought to myself, what an experience. There's something we should actually all try and do. You know what I mean? Have you ever done that? Just blindfold and taste something and tell somebody what it is. And
you know what I thought, what I've had experienced, Dugald, was actually my smell, where you smell something and then automatically you can taste it. So it's always for me a case of, somebody that's actually got a disability on either sight or hearing. There's other senses is a bit more
goes heightened,
So I always tend to, and I don't know if this happens to you sometimes, when you're eating something and you smell bleach or something on the side, and all of a sudden your food don't taste that nice.
What?
Exactly.
You smell
I've experienced so many times. So I'm very sensitive when it comes to smell.
So
like
if you smell bleach.
Plate, yes, like say you bring a plate of food and somehow you used a lot of dishwasher. Now automatically I'm smelling the dishwasher and I'm eating the food, and there's like a chemical taste in my mouth. Yeah, I've experienced. So I always think to myself,
the inside. How do you taste that?
And that's why I'm
what kind
very
of taste
much
buds
over
do you have?
Rinse your plates and your glasses. So smells, Dugald, smells.
Well, I know, like if you have a cold, all of a sudden everything just tastes the same.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because your smell is gone.
Exactly.
But
And funny enough, where I felt a bit vulnerable was during COVID. Was remember you lose your sense of taste? when
Yeah.
you get COVID. So I experienced that. And believe me, you ate food and you just couldn't taste you couldn't taste the curry, you couldn't taste, there was absolutely no taste.
So boerewors tasted like chicken,
It tasted like nothing.
which is chicken.
Are you serious, Dugald? How do you spice your chicken?
They're different things, but I'm just saying, chicken, you know. Chicken.
Yeah. So I just think your senses are heightened because if you can't see and you can't hear.
Okay. All right. All right. Right now, can you smell? You can
I'll
taste?
be honest with you.
Okay.
Since COVID, there has been a bit of struggle. I tend to struggle now and again, but otherwise, yeah, most of it is back.
But, you know, your palate develops the older you get, but your sense of smell weans.
That's it.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
okay.
I think so. I can't smell anything. This is a good time to make a noise.
Oh my word.
All right, let's move on with the show, Rhoda. What are we
That's right,
talking
that's
about?
right. So, because obviously we had to now come up with a few balls and juggle a few balls because of the fact, obviously, our show wasn't going according to what we had wanted, people. But we can have a discussion, Dugald, regarding everybody. The petrol price is going down.
When is that?
Woohoo! So when is that? The first Wednesday? Or
2 more days. I'm empty. That doesn't help me.
So, Dugald, all I can say is make 100% sure you can put in. No, it doesn't matter. Wait till it drops, Dugald.
I'm not going to be able to
Wait
drive
till it
around
drops.
with the petrol I have, Rhoda. I would have to buy the expensive petrol.
Okay. Then you're going to have to do that, Dugald.
Do you know what we're dropping by?
I think it was like 2 rand something. What was it?
What?
15 rand. What?
50 cents. Like a 50-cent drop, isn't it? The 2 rand what? Rhoda, you come here with 2020 petrol price.
Guys, I'm sorry. Oh, it's just the petrol price is going down.
Okay.
I was just trying
Like
to get
50 cents or
information. Something like that,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
And apparently everybody was excited about it because we haven't had a petrol drop apparently in a very long time.
Well,
So-
well, like that, I suppose I haven't had
Yeah.
one. But it's great though, because I know several people who've got electric vehicles and they've been bragging the whole time that they get to charge it. I'm also fantastically happy that the electricity went up. So it kind of
Yeah.
evens it out now. doesn't
Evens it out.
But I would love to have an electric thing.
Do you think, I actually never thought of it, so if the electric price goes up, does the electricity of the vehicle obviously goes up like petrol?
Yeah. If
Oh,
you pay per
wow.
unit, yeah.
I've never
It
done
does,
that,
yeah.
so
Yeah, you would
it's,
pay more.
it's something that I just thought of now while I'm
It
sitting
doesn't goes up, more
Okay.
expensive, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
But
believe-
it's not as expensive as fuel.
as our fuel.
Yeah.
Is there anything on your side, Dugald, that
No,
you picked up on the news?
I'm very glad that the petrol price is going down. This is fantastic. It is wonderful. So, you know, but it always happens, isn't it? It's always that before Christmas, the petrol
Before-
price. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
my
It's
word.
like,
I
I don't
didn't
know
think
if
of
the
it.
timing is just bad or if we're just cynical in this way, but it always drops and then all of a sudden, you know, but we all know, look, the reason petrol goes up and down is out of our hands. It's not something, you know, it's out of our hands.
out of
really.
our hands. Exactly. So, Dugald, I don't know if there's any other news that you are aware of that's happening in the world right
nothing
now?
that, I mean, politically things are exciting. It's pretty boring. So, nothing interesting happening there. But also, as far as sports go, that has certainly kept people busy for the past couple of days. I mean, the Proteas women, they lost against India. We touched on that. And well done, because they made it to the final, which is fantastic.
Done. Yeah, I do believe it was by 52 runs.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. They were there. They had a chance.
And the fact
good.
that South Africa made it till there, I mean, well done.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then, of course, there was rugby.
Yes, my favorite game.
You watched the whole game against
I
Japan?
watched the whole game and I screamed until the end. Dugald.
I watched half and then I got bored.
I think you
Everybody
get
was
bored.
scoring. The water boy, I'm sure, scored 2 tries, and the bus driver. But good game.
It was a good game.
No,
It
the
was a
only
good
reason
game.
I watched only because I had to work, so I couldn't watch the whole thing.
So South Africa won by 61 to 7.
Seven.
Japan 7, South Africa 61. So we've got this group that we actually, when it comes to rugby, there's a group of us that actually give our scores in before the games.
Yeah.
So we do different rounds. So this was round 1. Round 2 is obviously happening now the 8th of this month. So everybody puts in their amounts. And I have to say, Dougal, I said South Africa was going to win by 50 points. So
You the closest?
I was the only one that was that close. So I was right on top and I actually won that grouping. So yeah, I was very proud of that. Very proud.
Well done.
Then we had England and Australia. So England won Australia by 25-7. I mean, I didn't expect that one. I actually thought that Australia was going to take it away, but England actually did it. And then Scotland. So Dougal, this one, and I know your brother's in Scotland. He's living out that side. Is he in Ireland? Sorry, no. Why did I think Scotland?
Well, Ireland played the All Blacks.
Yeah, they played. So Scotland and the USA. Scotland won by 85 points to 0 to the USA.
That's there the water boy was scoring. And the bus driver. And you know, and one of these days the World Cup is going to be there, so you know we'll get there.
Exactly,
we'll get there, so it's not the worst.
Yeah. Then we had Ireland and New Zealand, and New Zealand obviously won by 26-30. So it was a good game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So it was very sporty, and the 8th that's coming up now. There's going to be quite a bit of matches coming up now. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. And then there was football as well.
We
never actually spoke about this, Rhoda. Bafana is going to the World Cup.
No ways.
What? You don't know?
I didn't know that. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Bafana is going to the World Cup. This is the first World Cup after the one we hosted and exited first. And then I think...
oh, wow. Well done, Bafana.
We played, was it 94? I can't remember. But 2010 was our third World Cup, right?
Yeah.
That we had. We did Japan, Korea, and France. That's right. We did Japan, Korea, and France. These were the other two. And now we're going to the US for the one that's US, Canada, and Mexico. We're going to that.
Well
surprise,
done,
surprise,
Bafana,
isn't it? Are you like so shocked? Like, is it April Fool's or... You know, but yeah, fantastic stuff. Bafana.
So I need to start watching this because, I mean, I'm happy that the guys are finally starting to do something. Maybe they needed to be, the ladies that have been Banyana have to give them a little bit of shake to say, it can be done, guys. Look what we're doing. So maybe it gave Bafana a bit of heads up.
And then, of course, there was the Premier League, some games there, some exciting games there. Arsenal is, you know, can't put a foot wrong as far as the Premier League goes, and that's causing quite a bit of feelings from my side. And then Team Useless drew against Manchester United, sorry. Drew against Nottingham Forest 2-2.
Okay.
And then my Team Useless actually beat Bournemouth to Aston Villa 2-0. That was it. So that was the one there. So yeah, wasn't too bad.
Not too bad, not too bad. Good weekend.
Yeah, so yeah, we won. And well done to Liverpool.
Yeah, that's our team. That's our team.
Yeah. But shame, man. The last couple of weeks have been horrible. But exciting stuff because Champions League, of course, this week. They're playing Real Madrid. So it'll be it's going to be one. It's going to be one, yeah. Okay. It's gonna, but there's injuries, man, Rhoda. I'm trying to come up with excuses here. Injuries.
You obviously know your opposition is obviously saying now, like, oh, Dougal, come on. What's the injuries?
Yeah, of course. But, you know, look, at the end of the day, leaderboards and things don't lie. If you 10th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 1st, doesn't matter. It's a reflection of what you've done. So where we are is a reflection of what we've done. We've lost, dropped too many points. It is what it is.
It is what it
and
is.
the teams above, they deserve to be above. Yeah,
true.
Most certainly.
Definitely.
Yeah, so that was a bit of a sporting roundup. Then, I didn't watch any other sports.
You didn't watch any other sports. The one thing I was watching, Dougal, on social media, there was something that happened this weekend I was very sad about and wanted to be there, but I didn't make it because it was the Clicks.
The beauty. Yeah.
What do you call it? That happened this weekend. So it started Saturday and playground. So Clicks beauty playground. And I really, when they said 12 o'clock, they're going to buy tickets. I was one of those people.
Yeah, and
that sat there.
we spoke about that. Those
Gee
tickets sold
whiz, the
out
tickets sold out.
within seconds or whatever. And there was thousands
My
and
sister
thousands of
phoned
people
me.
in the waiting room, you know, like how it is where you buy online. But it's sold out because
Was
this is such a huge
sold
event.
out. It is massive. And the social media this weekend, all you saw was clicks.
So let me ask you this, cynically. So it means there's a huge market for beauty.
Oh,
Product.
most definitely.
Or that it sells out so quickly, there are a lot of people who think they're not beautiful.
Oh, my Lord.
You were one of the people in the waiting room, Rhoda.
You see this one, people? Do you see this one?
Just say.
I wanted to experience it, Dougal.
Have you been?
I haven't. So it's always happening in Johannesburg. So,
That's right. It was the
and
first
now
one in the Cape.
In Cape Town. So I was so excited wanting to be able to go. And I thought, ooh, I'm going to be first in line. Yeah, I was like 2,000 and something in line. in the very first few seconds. We're not talking minutes. I was there and I was sitting and I'm like, what, 2,000?
I heard stories of people who had
my sister sent me a message probably like a minute, 2 minutes after she said, Rhoda, I'm number 20,000. So yeah, it was crazy.
So I had somebody who told me that they had the laptop open, the phone open, the pad or tablet open, they had like everything, the PC at work, and all the chobbies and colleagues' phones were all there. They're all waiting who gets in first.
Yeah.
And you know, I've heard several stories.
I saw the queues. I mean, I saw on social media the queues were crazy. I mean, I was watching it because obviously the CTICC is massive. It's not a small venue.
No.
And the queues were running from the outside, and I was watching this guy was doing, one of these influencers was doing one of the videos. It was crazy, and the people were excited. They were happy standing in those queues.
If you were
it was worth their money. It was worth their while.
Yeah. No. Look, it is a remarkable event from everything we've heard, and it's really where you see amazing products and really great tips, and there's little demonstrations and everything. It's
Why
out
does
of
it sound
this
like
world.
you were there, like you were one of those fortunate
Well,
people?
with the people who's involved in this thing, Rhoda, most now I've got a bit of an affiliation there
Okay.
in terms of broadcasting, so I can't really don't want to divulge what else I do. But so that's why I know about it. Yeah.
Why didn't you take me with? I could
Oh,
have
I
held your
wasn't
mic
there.
for
I
you.
wasn't there.
Okay.
I wasn't there.
I was gonna take your bag and carry your bag.
I wasn't there at all. But beauty playground. You know what I mean? The people play what when you do on a playground. Anyway, it seemed like
so that
fun.
was my weekend that I was watching all these people, and I'm like, oh, when I see the ladies and I see everybody in the queue, I'm like, you're such a fortunate one. You were probably number 200 in the queue, or number 300 in the queue.
There's a comment, Rhoda. Let's see. Hubert Paul, sir. Yeah. If God support your team when they're losing, don't support them when they're winning. Good evening, guys. Who's not supporting the team? Yeah. Now we're all supporting our teams. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Yes, it is.
I think it was a lot of men this weekend sitting with a beer while the ladies was at the beauty fair. At the beauty playground.
Hubert says you can't support your team. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Because sometimes we are a bit of fair weather supporters. You know what I mean? Your team loses, you're like, you're not in it. We are, but it's painful, man, when your team loses.
Oh, it's not. I don't like it.
Like, I've always had this thing, and I don't mind admitting it. I always figured if the Springboks lose tests here and there, right? I don't mind. However, win the World Cup. I'm willing to sacrifice a loss here and there just to win the World Cup. But ultimately, I don't want to lose there either.
I was going to say...
No, but you know what I mean? You want the World Cup, right? But like, if I had to now, if I'm forced into a situation, then I would.
I don't like losing to a goal.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
like
be
losing.
very honest with you.
Yeah, it's a bad
I don't
thing.
even like it if I lose one game.
But think about it. We won the World Cup. We won it the previous time. And we lost games in between. Da-da-da-da-da.
Also true.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Is that it, Rhoda?
Yes, guys.
All right, so we'll be back, of course, next week, Monday, with the next edition of Mahala Monday. As always, we're going to have some guests for you. And we've got some exciting guests lined up over the next couple of weeks, so you don't want to miss it. But do us the favor, remember to subscribe. Please subscribe. Because Jabbar Muhammad is joining us next
Old
week.
friend of the show as well.
Yeah. So it is going to be great to catch up with him as well, and of course, a wonderful. So we're gonna do that. But please subscribe, and then we'll see you back here on Mahala Monday next week, same time, same place.
Yes.
All right, Rhoda.
Have a lekker week.
And you. And
And everyone out there.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.